Hello everybody, this is Gary, and this is the guitar that I have the thread on, building A to Z. As you can see, I got some more of it together. Pretty much basic. I didn't film that or nothing because it's just, just bolt on those bit guards. This I already had on. And put the bridge on, ran a ground wire from under the bridge. That keeps the hum down on these tellies. Excuse me. If you're building one and you don't have any holes here, this guitar is a little easier because it already had the holes. You don't have the holes here, you don't know exactly where to put it. What you can do, the way I do it, if you don't have a diagram or a sheet you lay on here, you put the neck on and you run a straight edge on both sides of the neck with the neck bolted on, and just take a pencil and make your lines, okay? And that'll give you a straight line where you can go from. And you want to put this in the middle, and what you want to do is you want to take your tape measure and measure from the inside of the nut. You want to go for your scale length, and what you want to do is make sure this saddle's back about a 1/16 of an inch or so, and measure from there to there, and top that saddle you want to get 25.5 inches. That's your center line. So all you got to do is get the two lines from the side and this center line for your next scale, line those up, and that's where this thing will sit. And then I usually just tape it down with the blue painter's tape, and get it centered, double check my measurements, and then I mark the 4 holes, and then I drill. And that's how I get these things lined up. The control plate here, I'm debating. I don't know what to do. I was going to put a push-pull pot in the tone position for this PRS humbucker because these things sound real good when they're tapped. But I'm also debating on whether to put a slide switch here or just a toggle switch here in the middle to split the humbucker. Why don't y'all give me your opinion on the thread and tell me what you think would be better, that or the slide switch. Slide switch would be kind of neat. Also the humbucker, the wire was too short. As you can see, here's the wire. I extended the harness using some of this that I have in stock. This is a 4-wire or 5-wire pickup wire. It's got 4 wires and the ground wire in there. So I extended that, put some heat shrink on it to get it down here where I can work with it. Here's a push-pull pot that I'm thinking about putting in there. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. I'm going to let y'all make that call. What do you think would look best? Anyway, here's all the parts I got left. Just strap locks, a couple string trees. When you're putting this thing together, you want to know, you buy these necks. When you buy a neck like this one's already been used. I actually had to fill the holes in because the holes on this body will be different. I filled the 4 holes in and then re-drilled them. Now, how do you know where to drill them and all that? Well, you put the neck on like this. You put the neck on and you hold it in place, and you get one of these little pocket screwdrivers, and you just go in the hole, and all I do is go like this. Okay, and I just make a mark on the neck itself. And then I pull the neck back off, and I take a Sharpie and I just go like this, where that mark is. And then I rest my 4 holes where I can drill. No measure, nothing, just common sense. I'll drill it. Now, how do I know how deep to drill these holes? That's the neat little trick too. This is what I do. Is you take the neck plate, you put a screw in it, and you put it on the guitar. Okay? Now, I don't know if you can see this. But see how far that screw comes out of there? Now I'll take my drill bit and I'll go like this. And I'll put my thumb right there on the edge. Okay, that's how far that screw goes, because it's going to go into that neck. So what I do, I will take a piece of tape and wrap around that mark. And then when I drill, that's as deep as I go. That way you don't take a chance of going all the way through the fretboard and having a hole there. So that's another neat trick. You don't have to measure or anything. What else did I want to show you? I'm going to have this done today. There's really not much more to show you as far as building it, because again, I don't have to drill any of the other holes on this body. You see I got it, I don't know if you see any shine on it or not. I worked on the finish quite a bit. This body's 50 years old. It's got dings and dents in it. You look real close, there's a lot of stuff on it, but nothing bad. I didn't want to sand all the stuff out, give it that used look. I did sand it smooth with a sanding block on both sides. I worked on the body some. There's a few dings in it, but nothing real bad. When I clear coated it, I put on 4 or 5 coats and I let it dry. And then I brought it back in here and I wet sanded it, the whole body, and got all the bubbles and the little. You always get something in it. Always something gets in, no matter what. And so I got all that stuff out, got it nice and smooth. And then I let wipe it down with a damp cloth, and then I sprayed some more coats on it. I wet sanded it twice through the procedure, and then I polished it with this GHS lacquer polish. And I think it turned out really nice. If you feel this, it's like really smooth to the touch. It feels really nice, almost like velvet. Yeah, the string trees, that's the original ones. It's kind of dirty in between them, but you know. Anyway, I'm going to have this together. There's really not much more to show you that I can videotape. I'm basically going to bolt the neck up. I'm going to wire up this, just a couple wires, and put the neck on, and then put springs on and do a setup, and it should be all done. The person I'm making it for should be very, very happy. I did have a bridge in stock for this, but I like the ones with the 6 saddles. That way I can adjust every string. And I got this from Guitar Fetish. I think I paid $22 or $23 for this bridge. You know, it's not top of the line, but it's a pretty good bridge, especially for 22 bucks. This is I forgot what this came out of. This is a custom pickup. I can't remember where it came from. I got too many parts around here. And again, this is a Dragon 2 PRS that I bought years ago. He's a real good. I think I paid $140 for it back in 2006. I think they're 99 bucks now. Anyway, I hope y'all got something out of this thread. I hope y'all enjoyed it and you learned something. If you have any questions, just you PM me or just ask on the forum there. And when I get this done and back together, I will make a video of me playing it. So prepare yourself for that, and give you the idea of different sounds and stuff I can get out of it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. See you down the road.